Good day, students. How are you doing? This is me again, Sir Navero, and welcome to our new tutorial video. So in this video, we're going to talk about solving quadratic equation by using quadratic formula, right? So in the last video, we talked about extracting square roots, solving by quadratic factoring or GCF, and completing the square method. So in this video, we'll be focusing on the derivation of the quadratic formula using completing the square, the concept that we'll be using again, or that will be applied in the process of deriving the quadratic formula. And after deriving the formula, we apply it to use it in finding the solution to a few quadratic equations. So this video will be divided into two parts. First one is the derivation, and the second one is the application of the formula. So let's proceed to the before we proceed to the derivation, I have a question to you. So when is a quadratic formula applicable, or when is it appropriate to use? So that question will be answered in the following and the second part of this video. So let's proceed. So when you derive or look for the formula, we start from the very standard form or the quadratic equation: ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So after that, you have to divide everything by the value of a or the variable a. So every term must be divided by the variable a. Okay, on the left side and on the right side. Next is we simplify, right? So this one cancelled, and then 0 divided by a is just 0. The rest just copy. Next is we isolate, right? So isolate the terms containing the variable x. So since this one do not contain an x, so we move it to the other side, and also the sign will change. Next is remember the completing the square method, right? So right where you get the half of the coefficient here, the coefficient of the linear term is b over a, and you need to divide it by 2, which is equal to b over a times 1/2. And then if you multiply that, b times 1, that's b, a times 2, that's 2a, so b over 2a, and then you square. So that's what you're going to add on both sides. So you might notice that I added this one on the left. I've written this one in first, so actually you can write it after this one also, but yeah, I put it in this way, so because for one purpose later on. Okay, next is after adding that one, we simplify. X squared plus bx over a plus b squared over 4a squared equal to b squared minus 4a over 4a squared minus c over a, right? After simplifying, we now express the left side into a square. Diba? This is already a perfect square trinomial since we already completed the square. So this is already a perfect square trinomial, so we can now express this one into a sum or a square of a binomial, right? So, and on the left side, we also combine them. So this one is the square of binomial x plus b over 2a squared. So where do you get the b over 2a? So half of the coefficient here, this one. So this is the one that we used here. Not this one, but this one. Okay, so on the left side, we also combine them together. So what's the LCD? The LCD is 4a squared. And then we divide it here. By combining, we achieve b squared minus 4ac After that, we apply well, we apply the square root principle, remember? Okay? So applying the square root principle, we simplify. So, diba, this can be cancelled and this side, the numerator cannot be simplified, so therefore we leave it as it is, but the denominator is a perfect, the 4 is a perfect square, a squared is a perfect square, so we can simplify it, right? Which is square root of 4a squared is 2a, right? Then this side is just copy x plus b over 2a, since we already canceled the radical and the exponent, equal to plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Next thing we need to do is to isolate the variable x, right? So right where you have to write the b over 2a on the left side, so also the sign will change, negative b all over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay. And then since they contain the two fractions are contains the same, or they have the same denominator, or they are the similar fractions, we can combine the numerator directly, right? Which can be written in negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, right? So the quadratic formula that we've arrived is x equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So I've searched, I've seen, or I've heard a song for this, but the cover, or the song that was used is from the One Direction. So if it's okay to you, I'll sing it using the tune. Yeah. So it's like this. Negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now you know quadratic formula. Now you know quadratic formula. Right? Thanks for watching. Continue the part 2. Continue watching the part 2 of this video.